Hey, I'm Matt, one of the owners here at Dave and Matt Vans.
And I'm Ted. I do sales and hiring for Dave and Matt Vans.
Whether you're a new owner picking up your van on New Van Day, coming by for a rental van, or just passing through Colorado, we want to share some of the places that we enjoy taking our vans.
Yeah, so I'll start off with kind of an adventurous route for those who are looking to get a little off-grid. My recommendation would be Buffalo Pass in Steamboat. There's about a road that's about 10 miles up, a lot of dispersed camping off of that. There's also a ton of great mountain bike trails, hiking trails, different things to do there, and a wealth of opportunity to find a good spot. And definitely something that I've been checking out a lot more since I've had my van for the last year or so, and definitely last summer during COVID when there were some restrictions on where we could travel around the state and obviously around the country.
I'll bring it back here locally. My favorite spot here, right down the street in Eagle, is up Bellyache Road. It's at the top of the Boneyard Trail system. Gives you access to 3 different downhill trails. Also great hiking trails, dog friendly. Love it up there, super easy access. It's about 20 minutes from our shop and gives you this amazing view over the whole Vail Valley. Just a super easy access. It's about 15 minutes from the brewery and restaurants in downtown Eagle. So kind of that cool experience of getting off the grid, being away from people, beautiful views, the whole camping scene, but still having easy access to everything you need right down in Eagle, Colorado.
Yeah, and I'll add 18 Road in Fruita, Colorado. It's a great option for definitely people who are driving through the I-70 corridor, going west. So for customers who are going west here to California, wherever it may be, an easy stop off. Definitely if you are someone who's interested in mountain biking, I think it's a great option.
If you've never been to 18 Road, it is biking for the whole family, everything from easy trails to as hard as you can get, a lot of flow, and some of the best pizza here in Colorado. Definitely stop by Hot Tomatoes to go through.
I'm Matt Logel. I am currently a prefab technician, and I'm not the Matt for Dave Matts. I'm just a Matt.
You're the other Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, good to meet you. I'm Brian.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
Brian Eggleston. Can't believe I haven't run into you before. It's pretty wild.
We see each other passing.
I work in prefab too. So yeah, we put things together for the vans. It's pretty fun. Good coworker. Favorite camping spots here in Colorado, local here to the Eagle Valley. I've got 2 actually I want to mention real quick. One is on Red, White, and Blue Road on the north side of the interstate from Vail. That's also Forest Service Road 734. It's accessed via Red Sandstone Road, and Red and White, or Forest Service 734, diverges from Red Sandstone Road near the trailhead for Lost Lake, and it kind of contours back around, and you're looking south over the Vail Valley at the ski area and town. So just a really wonderful spot to watch the sun go down, but also wake up, and it's not that far off the beaten path, but it's far enough out that it's a good spot, easily accessible. Definitely can get a van up there pretty easily. And then maybe for a slightly different type of experience, but really worthwhile to know about, is the Half Moon Pass Trailhead Campground. And that's on Tigawon Road, just on the south side of Minturn. And what's really special about that campsite is it's got a pit toilet, which is fantastic if you're into a little bit more of a campsite with some amenities, but it's also a trailhead both for Mountain of the Holy Cross, which is a 14er that's located just right there at the top of the road. And then also there's another trail that heads out up to some alpine lakes. And if one were to camp there and wake up there in the morning, you could get an alpine start ahead of pretty much anybody on a nice high mountain hike.
You know exactly where that is. The place where I like to camp is right off of part of the Upper Colorado over by State Bridge. And honestly, I'm not even sure what the campsite's called. However, it is right off of State Bridge, and it's like Windy Point or something. It's not even, I don't even think the road's really like marked as a campsite, but you're at the bridge and you drive off to the left and just go down, and you're by the river in a nice little rapid area. Got to get there sometimes early in the day because it gets not a lot of space, but other places too, over by Gore Lake. If you go through the way through Vail, there's some good camping over there too. It's all BLM land, so basically you can pull off any place you feel like comfortable driving the van up. Dispersed camping, it's just BLM land. So first come, first serve, you have the spot if it's open.
My name is Penny. I am a build tech at David Matt Vans, so I'm in the shop building the vans.
My name's Ian Hine. I do the same as Penny. I'm a build tech. I started about 6 months ago. I have 3 that are kind of closer to Denver in the Cheeseman Canyon area. It's good for fly fishing if you are into fly fishing. The first one is Green Mountain Campground. It's outside of Wellington Lake, which you can also camp out. That's my second one. It's a really nice little mountain lake. It's, like I said, it's about an hour and a half from Denver, close to Bailey. Wellington Lake, I think it was like 20, 25 a night. And then the Green Mountain Campground, I'm pretty sure it's National Forest land. So it's like, I don't know, 10, 12. And then the other spot that's kind of close to that is, what is it? I think it's Mckenzie Gulch, which is another really good spot. It's kind of back in the middle of nowhere. If you take the dirt road to go up to it, as soon as you exit that dirt road, you're at the parking to take the hike to be able to fly fish at Cheeseman Canyon. So that's a really cool spot that I've been to recently and kind of in Colorado. But.
One spot for me, I really love exploring the hot springs in Colorado, and Radium Hot Spring is just an awesome place. It's a primitive hot spring, so you don't have to pay. You hike in like a mile. Actually, it's technically a warm spring, I think. But anyway, so if you're coming from Kremling, which is like on Route 40, I guess, or like off of Route 40, so that's where most people come from, and you drive past the hot spring, if you go like another 3 minutes on your left, there's a campground, and it's called Radium River Access Campground, I guess. And that's a great spot to camp. I've camped there a couple times because you can go be at the spring until late at night, and usually there's other people there who are like fun to hang out with, and then you can just go camp, like hike back to your car.
Is that towards Carbondale?
That is in the opposite direction. It's like if you leave Gypsum and you get on 70 going east. Okay. And then you take the exit towards like Steamboat Springs.
Okay.
You get onto 40.
I haven't been up that way.
So the campground itself, I'm pretty sure you have to pay. I was there in the winter, so, well, I don't know. Okay. Well,
you told me to go to Penny Hot Springs, which is ironic because your name's Penny.
Yeah.
And there were like 30 people there and everyone was naked.
Okay, so totally clothing optional. Because it's like a primitive one, and so I've hiked there before and definitely encountered naked people, and it was awesome because everyone's so open and like nice. I mean, sometimes I'm sure you might have an uncomfortable situation, but